Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Western Province Cricket Club in sunny Cape Town. We're about to start the third match of the day on the Wally Wilson Oval, and U Must Neva Kaka have won the toss and elected to bat, and TFC from Derby are bowling first. U Must Neva Kaka are based in Johannesburg, and opening the batting is Doug Watson, who's in fine form. Made a couple hundreds this year for the team, and he is batting with Wes Briggs. Are we on or not?
No, you need to press this.
But it's red.
Other one? This one red. Oh, this one. Yes, you are.
One to mid-on, and Doug is off the mark on drive. Oh, we'll try. It's been a good conversation. We'll just... Why is it not on Facebook yet?
So it's Kashin and Said who's bowled the first three balls of the game.
It's a good shot for one. Going for the second. Misfield. Good cricket from the batsman there.
So beyond obviously Wes, your brother, opening the batter, you give a little bit of insight on his game.
Wes works the ball around the field quite cleverly. You won't see too many big shots from him early on. He'll be testing the fielders by running hard and putting pressure on them. Got an average in the high 40s, I think. Strike rate around 150. And complements Doug very well, who I mentioned earlier is in good form. Doug hits the ball a long way, so it should be quite an exciting start. Yeah, if he gets off to a flyer, but obviously TFC have got a good bowling attack, and I don't think he'd seen many of them before.
So bowling the second over is Raza. Short ball, straight to deep mid wicket, just a single. Obviously TFC got experience this ground, played in the charity game yesterday. Team Langeveld versus Team Mackenzie. Wes has got some interesting headwear on, Derby.
He's got quite a fair skin, and he doesn't like the sun much, so yeah, he's got a floppy on the helmet there.
Shot.
Opens the face nicely there for one.
So what league You Must Neva back in Joburg?
They're actually the Joburg Premier League current champions. They won the previous season, and we're just on a break for the World Champs at the moment.
Shot. Single down to long off.
Rebels are top of the log at the moment, but You Must Neva are not far behind.
TFC, of course, race to Cape Town winners, having won the British Open, Nottingham Open and Edinburgh Open. It's a great shot from Briggs. 4 runs. You Must Neva bowling or batting team. What's the strength?
I think they're just an all-round good team. I think if you have to put it down, it's their fielding. Some exceptional fielders, which saves them about 30-40 runs. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a run out today. Doug is batting with Wes, got an amazing arm. His brother's just as good. So yeah, very good in the field. Probably a better fielding team than batting team, but
Kashif Hussain Senior to bowl the third over. A left arm spin. Bowled.
a bowled.
Big wicket in the third over. The informed Webster.
That's a big blow from U Must Neva. I would have liked him to get off there. Silly shot first up there.
Playing across the line.
Well bowled, nice dip there. Good flight. Played it a bit early.
So, I think the short boundary enticed him into that shot.
It's 12 for 1. Not the best of starts. That's Steph coming into bat. Steph LaRue, no helmet. Any quick bowlers from TFC?
No, express pace, normal, medium, outside off stump. We'll try and nick off, especially used to playing in Derby where it rarely gets above 11 degrees in the height of summer.
So similar conditions to
Yeah.
Cape Town.
So where does Steph look to score runs? Where will he target? Will he go short boundary as well, or?
I think he's going to look to knock it around up front against Kashif Senior here. Play himself in and set up a platform. But yeah, I mean, I think most of the side will like our corner if it's in the slot.
Need to turn you up a bit.
Briggs on strike.
Clever cricket, looking for two. Just a single.
And Briggs got the new helmet on. Obviously different conditions in Cape Town to Joburg. Not used to this wind. It's not even too bad today, but obviously it was affecting him.
Yeah.
Big shot there, outside the line.
Keeper like that one. Kashif Senior just doing what he does best. 2 overs, 1 for 9. Great start for TFC. TFC win. They will join the Sri Lankan side into the last knockout round.
Venora already qualified on 30 points there. 3 wins from 3, very convincing. Net run rate of 3.85. They must be the favourites for the tournament at the moment.
Just looking quickly at Wesley's stats, some very impressive numbers.
284 innings there.
86 50s, unbelievable. Never quite got that ton though. High score of 99. Shot down the ground.
Pushing for 2, settle for 1. Good fielding from Shafiq there on the boundary, coming and reading the game, and it's so important on a big field like this that you're actually aware of the situation. Could be the difference between winning and losing in the last moments of the match.
It's a big one. Crowd catch. Ooh. 6 runs.
Yeah, you can't bowl there in this tournament. That'll go. Even Wes can hit that one for 6. Let's have a look at it again. Drops it short. Kept a bit low there, but still managed to get under it. No catch in the crowd there for the 3,000 rand.
Even hitting to the longer boundary, that would have gone for a maximum. Oh, he's got again. Into the gap. 4 more.
Consecutive boundaries here. Bowler must be feeling it now. Steph LaRue's got a brilliant average there, 63. Strike rate of 172. 2050s, world ranking of 193.
Wide ball. Wes comes back. There's 3 more to the total.
Good over thus far for You Must Neva.
Teams, they've been really taking advantage of this short boundary. Trying to get off to a good start.
Good cricket. Very sensible. Oh, what a delivery there. Great finish to the over there.
31 for 1 after 4 overs. Even start. So both teams will be fairly happy with that start.
Yeah, I think so. I think that overs really pulls You Must Neva back into the game here. I think there were a few nervous people sitting on the bench there watching their teammates bat.
You got firepower down the order if need be. Can come in, give her a hit.
Yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the team sheet today. We've got Ruan Botha, Mark Snow, Dalton Webster, he's a big hitter. Jano de Bruin, he's coming in at 6'6". He hits the ball a long way. Tyron Lewis, left-hander, probably the worst technique in the tournament, but very effective. And we've got Steph LaRue and Wes that are batting together. So, yeah, they bat all the way down. It should be a good contest.
I imagine Lewis will be saved for the swap of ends, so he'll be hitting the short boundary in the last 10.
Yeah, it makes sense. Could see a few in the swimming pool, or we could see them bowled.
Change of bowler for TFC. Raheem Ali starts with good full delivery that Briggs still manages to punch down the ground for a single. As we see both teams, team sheets on the screen. TFC really strong all-rounders, 4 or 5 guys can bat and bowl comfortably.
Yeah, we saw some big hitting from the boys from TFC yesterday in the charity game, so I think this is a very evenly matched squad of players here, and both of the teams, funnily enough, will be not used to these conditions. I don't think. I think actually probably playing in derbies more, they get a bit more wind than in Joburg, so they could have home advantage here. What are the wickets like in Derby?
Green seamers would be. I know they play a few of the games on Astro down there.
Okay.
Helps get more games played with all the wet weather around. I know the league manager just let the see this ball.
Pushing for 2, going for it. Steph was a bit slow there.
Comfortably made. You had the league manager, Steve Maddock, going has joined the coverage back home. Likes to get these guys as many games as possible. And if that means playing in 3 degrees with a light drizzle, these guys will be playing.
Fantastic stuff.
Worked off his head nicely by
Easy
Briggs.
one there. They're going to take 2 here. Easy 2. Good turn.
Great running.
That's what Wes is all about. His game. Clever cricket. Little shots here and there. Not a lot of dot balls in his game, so
strike rate of 200 without hitting any huge shots. Singleton. So the question is, who's the better brother, yourself or Wes?
It's an interesting question. I mean, I'm 7 years older than Wes, and definitely past my prime. But it's kind of like comparing those great boxers of the past to the modern days. Impossible to know who's better. Impossible to know. No. Wes without a doubt much better than me. He's got a good head on his shoulders, wide array of shots. I will say this: I definitely hit the ball further than him. But I know he's fit and he's got a good cricket brain.
Also a red hot wicketkeeper. Unbelievable. From personal experience, Wes extremely sharp behind the stumps.
Yeah, I used to get into a bit of trouble from my older sisters when we did training. Obviously, he was 7 years younger than me, and I'd put him through the same training steps as me with the hard cricket ball, and he ended up with a few black eyes growing up on the tennis court. Lovely shot there.
Shot. 4 more to Briggs.
On 29 or 15 now. He'll need to get one in the bank there for the team and let the big boys come out and know that they've got Wes in the bank.
You must never taken this seriously though, here. 2 hours before netting, they had the speed gun out. A couple of the bowlers clocked at 120 k's in the indoor nets.
So probably about 130 with the wind here in Cape Town. Who's the skipper of TFC?
Kashif
Senior.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to look to change things up next over. I don't think he'll be happy with the way things are going at the moment. He's going to look through for a breakthrough, I think. It'll be interesting to see who he bowls next. Isn't it, now this Hussein Jr., is he a brother or a son?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I think maybe just friends that.
Just good friends.
Similar name. Oh, that's 4 wides. That's it. Certainly helps the batsman score.
Difficult one for the keeper, but he should have stopped it, kept low.
Just look at it again. Oh, went through his legs.
Yeah, a bit slow down the side.
Maybe TFC getting caught in the Cape Town traffic, unable to fully warm up, have something to do with that. Possibly.
A lot of tourists in Cape Town for Cape Town Sevens, and December's always very busy. Now in this U Must Neva side, it'd be interesting to see Dalton Webster, who's just recently been selected.
That kept low.
That kept
very low.
Dalton Webster's just been selected to captain the last man stand South Africa side for the World Series, which is happening in the UK in August 2018. So can't wait to see him bat. I'm not sure what number he'll come in, probably in the middle order. Shot, that was a good ball. Got it in the gap there, easy 2 for these guys.
Once again, excellent running. You Must Never ticking along nicely. 48, 5.3. They need a breakthrough, TFC.
Yeah, I think this is the right approach from U Must Neva. I mean, against the wind, there's no point going too hard up the field. It's just going to get caught in the wind, and it's risky cricket. So this is very sensible stuff for them. Next 10 overs hitting with the wind. I think we'll see a bit more shots from the batting side.
Par score seems to be 160. Anything more than that, teams. Not many teams have chased down more than 150, 160 here over the last 3 days.
So that's 51 for one from 6 overs. Wes Briggs 34 of 17, 3 fours, 1 6. Steph LaRue off to a good start there. I think he'll be looking to open up pretty soon. Anything short, he's going to look to spat.
Ali to carry on bowling. Dot ball. A rare dot ball.
On ball. Might be an idea for the for Kashif to bring in his players 10-15 meters off, because put a bit more pressure on the team. Let them take that risk of trying to go over. Hitting up and over in the wind is always a risk, so they'll be quite happy just playing it on the ground and looking for 1 or 2. It's a very long straight boundary today as well,
Especially with that wind.
so I would bring him up 15-20 meters.
Try and take Wes out of his comfort zone.
Cut down the 1s and 2s. Oh, his overthrows, yeah.
Oh, through this.
Great played on from the keeper there. You don't see that too often. Certainly not when I'm playing.
If anything, the wind is definitely getting stronger. The last 10 overs could be very interesting, hitting with the wind.
Difficult to bowl as well. Running into the wind. Puts the quickies off their stride, and oh, it's a clever shot. I think there's 2 there.
Go 2 again.
Easy 2.
Half of a shot from the bowler. They might get a 2. They might go 2. Oh, run up, run up. Oh,
I think he was gone there if it hit. Didn't hear much calling there between the 2 batsmen. Need to sort that out. I think Wes would have made that comfortably, but Steph looks.
oh, that's a good shot for LB. That's a good shot for LB.
Hit him on the back leg there.
Just look at it again.
Drag back in a bit. Probably
Sliding
hitting
down. Or
maybe umpire's call.
umpire can't give that. If he's not 100% sure, he can't be triggering guys.
Two there.
Two again. As you said, they really need to bring that point fielder up. 15-20 metres, stop that. That's an easy shot for both batsmen to play. Great shot, fantastic shot.
Crowd like that one. Very cheeky.
Nearly flew all the way for 6.
With the wind. Saw a lot of that from Venora when they played You Must Neva. Oh ball, nice comeback.
Batsman feels he's missed out.
Oh.
Club down the ground.
That was a catching opportunity there. Roller didn't seem too excited to get his hand on that one.
Great shot.
Save your legs. Save your legs.
Spurs rocketing along, 38 of 19.
Lovely shot there. Yeah, I think Kashif's missed a trick here by having everyone on the boundary. Into the wind, mid on, mid off. I would have put them in both 20 meters. Try and cut off those twos. Get the batsman trying to hit over the heads into the wind. Playing a bit more risky shots.
Looks like a change in bowling. Atik Bhatti coming on.
He had a good knock yesterday.
Yeah, I know he impressed a lot of people with his batting.
Very strong wrists.
Keeper up to the stumps. Let's try and squeeze them a bit now.
So they're going at 8 and over. So they're
Great start.
on course for 160 here if they can keep going like this. I think they'll be aiming for 180 to feel confident going into field, but I think I'll be happy with anything above 150, as you said earlier.
Good economy rate from Atik, 7.4.
Oh, reverse sweep, very cheeky. It's not going to go all the way though. Good man chasing hard.
Shot. Just a single to mid wicket.
It's been a while since we've had a dot ball. They're batting very nicely together, Briggs and LaRue. Oh, balls. There we go.
It doesn't bowl too many bad balls. Look for two, look for two. Settle for one.
Two good balls there to finish the over.
Good first over from Atik.
Score now 73 for 1 after 9 overs. Final over from this end before a change ends. And it's going to be a completely different 10 overs, I've got a feeling.
trying to work out who's going on to bowl. Can't see. Good start.
Great start. Full and wide, always very hard to hit. Probably didn't move his feet enough there. So that's two dots in the last 3 balls here.
It's a great shot.
That's
Great
4
shot.
runs.
Save your legs.
Let's have a look at that again. Just opens the face, runs it down.
Ball will be disappointed with that field. Can't be bowling half volleys that far outside off stump.
I actually think it's a good tactic. It's very hard to hit that ball, but maybe he's got to look at his field if he's going to bowl there and push the cover fielder a bit wider and third man a bit wider as well.
Another 2. Great running. Showing a lot of teams in this tournament how to play into the wind. You must never. Don't go for the big shots. Great shot.
Push for 2
Where's
here.
one for 2?
No. Well fielded there. I think this is exactly what You Must Never wanted from the first 10 overs. Great bowling. Great bowling.
Still the best ball to bowl. Leg stump Yorker.
Batsmen enjoying themselves out there, getting a quick drink while the umpires change ends.
Run rate 8 and over. They are on for 160. Now they're in such a good position, they'll look to 100 off the last 10 in this position.
Don't forget the big hitters are still to come. Jan and De Bruin. Big horse over there has just brought on the waters. Steph Leroux picking up his run rate, I think this 10 as well. I don't think he'll be happy with 28 of 22 balls, but into the wind it's difficult, and that's where he really shows his class, works it around really well.
Good shot on the ground for one.
Didn't get hold of that really well, I think. It was the outside edge there. That's Barty onto bowl. Had a good last over.
Shot down the ground.
Great fielding.
Great fielding at mid on. Kept that to 1.
Did you get a bit pad on that?
Yeah, leg bias.
Leg by signals.
TFC have used 6 bowlers so far, desperately trying to find somebody who can make the breakthrough.
These last 2 bowlers have actually done nicely to pull it back. Bowling a few dots. Just the one boundary the last over.
Single again to Briggs.
Full and straight. On a big field's always a good option. On the YMCA field, it's a bit risky. Over here, you've always got a chance if the batsman does go in the air. this is going to be a short one here.
Kept low, kept very low.
Could be interesting day 4.
Oh, interesting fielding.
We've had a massive drought here in the Western Cape and level 4 water restrictions. So there is a borehole on the field and it's looking really nice and lush and green, but you never got any of that rain that the pitch requires to knit the grass over the winter period. So I think this track's going to get harder and harder to bat on as the tournament goes on, and the teams are going to have to adapt really well and watch the ball, and I think you're going to see a few upsets because it's going to be who adapts to these changing conditions. The wind is going to die down as we get to the knockout rounds, so that it's the game that wins the group stages won't necessarily win you the knockouts.
Kashif Hussain Senior back onto bowl. 2 overs, 1 for 9 so far. Can he get another breakthrough for his side? Reverse sweep, great shot. Another 2 runs.
বলছে সব ব্যাটিং করছে ওরা বুক করে রাখে বললে
Everything as a guy's going on.
Kashif doing a great job again for his side.
I actually think he should have bowled his 4 in the first 10. He'd had such a good start there, 1 from 9. Possibly could have bowled 4 for 18, 4 for 16, would have put a lot more pressure on the team, and now he's bowling into the wind.
With batsmen in, great delivery.
Very good batting. They're going to get 2 here. It's an easy 2.
Breaks once.
Oh.
So, oof.
Steph's looking a bit tired. I think the tournament's catching up to him already. Well bowled.
He looks for 2 now when it's adding to his total. 2 runs.
It's always easier when it's running when it's adding on your column.
Another good over for TFC. Always think as a fielding side, the longer you can keep the side under 100, nice little mental barrier. Whereas just 1 away from yet another 50.
I'm much happy with his performance today. Disappointed against Venora, Sri Lanka. Going out quickly. Two runs off 3 balls.
Shot.
That'll be his 50
Well batted.
on the nose.
Yeah, since that game where he got 2 runs, I know he's been training hard.
Yeah, well, Wes is a professional, you know. He's in the gym, running around the tracks, up early, 4 a.m.
He's just coming home then.
No, it's a great festival of cricket. Last Man Stands World Championships 2017. It's hard not to go out and enjoy the atmosphere and soak it up. You've got guys from Australia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, India, England, USA, Singapore. It's a fantastic time to celebrate life in cricket. So can't blame the boys for going out and enjoying themselves a bit on the night off here and there. That's what it's all about, having fun on and off the field. Here we go.
Shot from Steph.
A little punch. I think we're going to see a lot more aerial. In comes Jana de Bruin now. One of my favorite cricketers from the team. And in Johannesburg. Gentle giant.
He's a big lad.
Does white collar boxing in his spare time for fun. Nice shot to get off the mark there. Let's have a look at his stats. 205 innings, 52 not outs, 5,700 runs.
Great strike rate, 170.
He's looking for two. I don't think Steph wants it.
He's not interested.
Yano with a strike rate of 173, an average of 37. He won't be happy with an average of 37. He's had an up and down year with the bat. He'll be looking to make good on that with a quick 50 here. Perfect conditions for him coming into bat at this stage of the game. Runs on the board, 1 wicket down, 1 in the bank. I think you'll see a couple more overs before he opens up though.
$35 balls remaining. That helps. Wide.
Good shot there for 1. Definitely not a 2 there with Steph. Steph's looking good, 38 off 31. I don't think we'll see any reverse sweeps at this end. He'll be looking to go down the ground. Oh, and he bowled him. Well bowled.
$99 for 2.
2 new batsmen in. Kashif will be happy with that. I think they'll try and slow things down here. Captain of South Africa walking out. Dalton, number 9.
Good bat.
Lovely batsman. Doesn't move his feet too much, but he's got a good eye.
Great delivery from Idris Azam as we watch the replay.
Dalton grew up as a baseball player and a real young talent and prospect for South Africa. I think the selectors are grooming him to captain for the next 2 World Series. Keeping low there, well watched. Bowler thought he had his man there.
After that big build up, Golden Duck wouldn't have been great.
Too windy for the cap.
Single again. Definitely last 4 or 5 overs, the TFC guys really tightened.
I think U Must Neva don't really need to push it just yet. Only in the 13th over. 2 new batsmen should knock it around a bit more, get their eyes in, and then explode the last 5. Oh, bowled.
Bowled again.
Good length that at the wickets. Just short of a length. Great over. Well bowled.
Azam 1 for 11. Did a great job for his captain. Would you now bowl Kasif Hussain Senior again, let him finish off? Or would you save one of his overs?
Bowled so well, I'd save him. I'd bring on someone that's maybe travelled a bit, give him a bit of confidence against the new guys.
That's he.
Saying that, I mean, if he picks up another stick here, then you must never on the back foot again.
Great tune.
Oh,
Won't carry. Won't carry.
not quite timing that. A ball.
Great delivery. Definite plan from the TFC guys to full and straight.
It seems to be working. Not easy bowling this end. Played.
Look for two.
Another good ball.
Oh.
Dalton and Wes run very well between the wickets together. It's pretty we haven't seen them today. Maybe we'll get another chance later on in the tournament. Niano, very hard to turn that ship around. Very good bowling this from TFC.
Oh,
let down in the field there. Not good enough. Attic won't be happy with that. Only deserved one there.
slow ball. Straight down the field.
A really good spell this from Attic Batty. 4 overs. Just the 21 runs. No wickets. Great spell there.
Here, Kashif Hussain Senior will finish off his 4 overs now.
He's going to be looking for wickets here. Keep it tight.
Just one more wicket. That's what I'll be hoping for this over. Big hit. Oh, that's big. That's big. Whoa.
No, not a good start. Little gentle half volley. Yeah, and the brain eats that for breakfast every day.
Great strike.
Much better, but it's a wide.
Pressure on now. Didn't really get it. Should be 2. It's 2.
Nine from the over so far. Much better from U Must Neva. Pressure was building.
You called it with 5 overs to go. You said that we're going to put the foot down. Might look for 2 again. Webster not interested.
Good fielding. Came in quickly there from the boundary. Good anticipation.
Oh, big strike.
Nice. It was baseball days, that shot.
Great momentum for U Must Neva to take into the last 4 overs. Shot, great job, back up.
Looking for 2. Fielding. Dalton played his first game of LMS when he was 13 years old, and his dad had entered a team into the Johannesburg League, and one of his players fell ill on the morning. He was a player short, and they roped him in. And even as a youngster, he handled himself well. Scored 15 off 10 runs that game.
Kashif Hussein Senior's finished the spell 1 for 32, 4. Probably bowled better than those figures actually say.
Yeah, disappointing last over. Probably did miss a trick in hindsight, always easier. Should have bowled in the first 10. Well bowled. Going to run hard here for 2.
Be close. Oh, great fielding, well attacked. Oh, that's poor from the bowler.
No one to blame but himself there for those extras. Perfect throw. Good anticipation, good pickup, good release. That just takes the pressure off the batting guys.
Oh, that helped. 4 more. Inside edge.
No luck. Bowlers bowled 2 good balls there.
Gone for 6. Single. Mahmood North for 29, 2.3. Doesn't need to bowl his 4th over if the captain doesn't want him to.
Oh, that bounced nicely.
Oh, misfield. They ran on a misfield.
A little bit of hesitation there, had the crowd excited.
Just a single this time.
Not sure who's bowling the next over here. Captain looks undecided.
15 balls to go. It's 3 a ball. Manageable. Get up to 180.
It's going to be tricky, isn't it? They don't seem to. I think the wind's playing a bit of havoc. I don't think it's easy out there. They don't seem to be hitting it as cleanly as they usually do, apart from that first ball from Kashif. Haven't been too many big hits or sixes.
Raheem Ali on to bowl his 3rd over. First 2 overs only went for 10 runs.
I got wickets in the bag. They really need to go here. It's in the slot.
Chipped just for a single.
No, I didn't get hold of that at all. Doesn't look comfortable there. Doesn't look like it's hitting the sweet spot. Kept it a bit low, but on another day that should have travelled to the squash courts there.
Oh, that's over the fielder's head. Oh, fielder misjudged. 6 runs.
Good shot that.
We've seen that a lot over the last 3 days. Fielders running in, the ball sailing over the heads.
I think TFC need to stick to their original plan, yeah, bowl full and straight.
There, that's better. Webster looking dangerous. 25 off 11 balls. Just got to get him on strike, I think.
Yeah, it's not too bad. 23 or 15.
Oh, that helps. Great job.
Yeah, he's just bowling too short. You cannot bowl there in this tournament and expect not to get hit for a 6.
Just clobbered.
Kashif must be fuming at the moment. Come on, let's pitch it up.
Oh, he did pitch her up.
Same results.
And now the Brian's flying. $35 off 17 now.
I think Atik Bhati had the best length there. I mean, that was a half volley.
Okay.
I think he's got to pitch it up, but short of a length. Let's have a look at that again. Head still.
I think he enjoyed that one. $155 for 2. 2 overs left. 180 could be on.
Hopefully for U Must Neva, they keep bowling in the same places because it's playing into their hands.
Oh, 6 more.
That's 3 in a row. Batsmen enjoying themselves out there. A little high five, fist pump.
It's 4 and 5 balls. Certainly accelerates this team's scoring rate.
Head nice and still there.
Seeing signs why the South African selectors are so keen on Dalton Webster for the World Series. Just a 4 this time.
Very disappointing, actually.
Rain and boundaries now.
Crowd were ready for another 6 there. Let them down.
Great shot.
Good fielding.
Great fielding. Great fielding. Will he go for 3? Stick to 2.
The TFC more of a bowling side or a back side?
Oh, the batting can be very destructive.
I watched their batting yesterday. Chased down 170.
Great fielding.
Oh.
Playing mesh fest off ball in a long time.
No need for Dalton to do that at this stage of the game. They're playing nicely from their crease. I think he's just got to stand and deliver. Coming down just makes it difficult.
TFC will think anything's chaseable on this. They like pace going onto the bat. I haven't watched U Must Neva in the net. Oh, that's a bad delivery. Bowler lost his action completely there.
And that's what the wind will do to you. Disrupts your rhythm, and it's not easy out there. Unlucky to him. Raza Mahmood. 1 ball to go in his spell. He's 49 runs off at an economy rate of 12.8 and over. He won't be happy with that. And that last ball didn't help there.
Wind's causing havoc with the headwear of a few fielders.
Oh, great bowling. Short of the lengths, definitely definitely where they've got to be aiming to bowl. Not always easy into the wind.
So, and to the last over, 172. $180 definitely looks achievable now. 185, 190, especially with the home run.
I think this TFC side will back them to chase down anything they put on. 192 will be difficult, but 180 I think they'll be happy with that. Just got to come off in that last 10 with the wind.
Yeah, they've got to be sensible, use the heads, don't go from ball one, build an innings. You can make back all the runs that you missed at the start at the end. So, it's flat.
Oh,
It's flat.
what a shot.
That's flat, 6. Great shot.
It's 178. Also be interesting to see which side You Must Never open up from. I'll definitely open up from the other end.
He hasn't got it. Will they go two? Will they go two? Oh. Crowd not
Good
happy
running.
with the fielding.
Good running that.
So that's 180 with 3 balls to go. How high can they go now?
Jan is going to be going big here. Could be a wicket. I think it's going to be 6 or sticks here. I'm old.
Oh, just a single.
Probably should have gone for 2 there. It would be difficult for the fielder to run, swoop in, pick it up and release.
Can Webster get 8 more for a 50? 2 balls to go.
Oh,
Got to go two, got to go two, got to go two, got to go two. Oh,
good running.
helps that it only takes behind the brain 4 steps to get from one end to the other. So, last ball.
Looking for a home run, yeah.
Oh, it was in the slot as well. Oh, can he get double play?
Should have gone for the stall, Janu. Get the extra run. Wasn't interested in sacrificing himself there. Average is only 37.
Save the average. 183 for 3 after 20.
I think we're in for an exciting second innings from TFC.
Good catch, good solid catch. The outfit. TFC just got to believe, back their ability. They regularly score over 200 back home, so why not today as well?
No reason why they can't do it. Different conditions, not on the AstroTurf wicket, but they play sensibly, like Wes did into the wind, and then like Dalton and Janu did with the wind. At 180 is probably a par score. Maybe 10 runs above par, but very gettable. You have to scorecard up.
If you Doug Webster, you definitely feel you've missed out there. Everybody else chipping in. All good strike rates, all well above 130, 140.
Clint Brain, the skipper of the team, not playing today, sitting out, resting himself. LMS legend will be very happy with that scorecard. I think Kashif Senior probably a bit disappointed, missed a few tricks in the field there.
Adris Azam's fairly unlucky, only to bowl 2 overs. He bowled
All very well. I mean, he must have been at the best figures there.
especially left arm round, just changing the angle.
2 overs, just the 12 runs. Atik Bhati, 4 overs, 21.
Those two
Look
are
at the
definite
bowlers.
standouts.
And Kashif Senior, apart from his last over, had a wonderful spell of bowling. He really should have finished off in the first 10, I think. Thanks very much for joining us. We will take a quick break and join you for the second innings.
তুমি দেখতাছো নাকি কিছু কিতা লেখা Cole.
I know, that's why I don't.
So how is Vishal and?
Yes, 6 of us there, 3 of them are left. Brother.
Okay.
2 guys go that side. 2 guys go that side.
That side?
2 guys with Vicky. There are 6 of us only.
People go that side.
That guy.
Right, that side.
Go that side. This cab is coming that side. Follow that side. Go, guys. Hello.
Right, that side. Where the fuck is Dicky?
Het jullie mij zo nodig in die team?
Ja, ze zijn achter. Down there, I should ride bikes right now. We went Johnson bikes, songs, and there's a sample there.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back to the second innings of U Must Neva Kaka versus TFC from Derby. Doug Webster open up the bowling, hopefully looking to make amends for his poor batting. Always looking to contribute and get involved in the game, which is good to see from a youngster. That's Doug Webster's younger brother, the captain of South Africa. The older brother, Dalton Webster. Fairly talented family. Old man can play very well as well. Still plays the odd match. A team called the Fossils, based in Johannesburg.
Oh, short ball to start with.
Off the glove there, I think. It's in the nets earlier with Doug. Bowls around 120 k's an hour with the speed gun out. I think against the wind's probably about 115, with the wind probably about 130.
Oh, he's hit him. He's hit
That's
him.
not pretty. He's alright though. Have a nice bruising there in the morning.
He hasn't rubbed it. He's gone down to check the pitch. He's not happy. I just didn't get up.
Now you got to keep your eye on the ball. You really have to keep your eye on the ball.
Got himself into a bad position. Oh. Short ball again. Does that come off the helmet?
I'd like to have a look at that replay. I think it might have been.
Ball have been told that's the one for the over.
Don't think he knows where it's going. That's the problem. It's good cricket.
Looking for two, looking for two. Nope, just a single.
Big man Yanu quickly off the boundary there.
That's what TFC have got to do. Start off pushing the ones and twos. Try and emulate what Wes Briggs managed to do. You Must Never. Oh, definitely get some lift.
It's actually well played in the end. Soft hands. That was Saad Shafiq tickling it down to third man. Four off the first over.
What type of target off the first 10 will TFC be looking? How many do they want to chase?
I think they definitely need a minimum of 80 here and then 100 off the last 10 exactly. They need to mirror exactly what You Must Neva Kaka have done. A Mark Snow onto bowl.
Got to look for two.
Easy two, yeah. Easy
Got to
two.
go,
Easy
got to
two.
go.
Oh,
Misfield.
misfield from the skipper. Won't be happy with himself there. And let's have a look at the field here that You Must Never have set again. I think the guys are too far back on the boundary. Long on, long off. Dalton coming in, which is a good move now. Happy with that.
Oh,
Bit of chin music here. Very aggressive from the South Africans.
would this have been a plan that they thought of before the game? Go hard at them early doors.
I wouldn't have thought so. Well played.
And because Dalton had come in 20 metres, stops the second run.
Much better field. I'd still like to see mid on, definitely 20 metres in. It's a very long boundary and it's into the wind. Left hand on strike. Oh, he's bowled him.
Cleaned him. Mohammed Wasim.
Didn't move his feet. Head was falling over there. High fives all round.
Oh, never got in line. Just the start. You Must Never want it.
Again, that's a perfect length, short of a length, on the stumps. Mohammed Wasim out for just the 2 runs. Not troubling the scorers too much there.
Kashif Jr. coming in. Be interesting to see how he copes with the pace and bounce of Mark Snow.
I've played against Mark Snow a couple times in the Johannesburg League, and I have to be honest, I've never seen him bounce anyone before. I do not think that it was part of his plan, but it was a great ball, and I think it probably did unsettle Wasim. Wasn't that short, the ball that went just below his chin there, so perhaps he'll try it again because it seems to be working.
Kashif 250s, average of 29 in 30 innings. They could do with some runs today.
Strike rate of 149, so
Shot whipped away.
great start. Be happy with that.
Great field, great fielding.
Eight runs off that second over, 1 wicket. 4 runs off that second over, 8 runs in total.
That run rate climbing already.
I think Derby in a lot of trouble. And skipper Dalton Webster onto bowl. So
Great shot again for Kashif. I think he likes it on his legs.
interesting to see he's not giving his brother a second over there. Perhaps they'll share the first 9 between the 3 bowlers. Shot.
Oh, misfield. Not costly, only 1 run.
Good recovery. I think that's Tyron Lewis, 3rd man there. Problem with his shoulder. Batting team should make a note of that. Probably always 2 there.
Great shot, straight down.
Oh, easy catch for Stefan on the boundary.
Almost timed that too well.
Timed it superbly. It was just a punch into the wind and well read by Steph Leroux on the boundary. At one stage I thought it was going to go over his head, but good catch.
Well, TFC are in a spot of bother now.
Let's have another look at that. Oh, correct timing.
Great shot.
Terrible way to go out. If you just followed through a bit more, that would have been 6.
10 for 2.
U Must Neva Kaka are really pumped up now.
They have to win to give themselves a shot of making the knockout round.
Bottom of the table at the currently their pool, in a tough pool. TFC, Venora, Sri Lanka, Marina, all great sides. Venora, Sri Lanka on 30 points, TFC on 10 points, Marina on 6, and U Must Neva Kaka on 2 points.
It could be, if You Must Never win this, winner takes all game against Marina.
Oh, that was quick.
No lid for the batsman, no helmet. One more short one than the Yorker. Quite well.
Nice, Janu. Good fielding in there. 3 overs gone, 11 runs for 2 wickets. Good start by U Must Neva.
Required rate is now above 10 and over already. Good shot.
Lovely shot.
Through the covers.
Fast outfield. Drought paying dividends for TFC. They are. Good stop there by Dalton.
Good fielding.
To have another look at that. So it looks like they are going with the 3-prong attack up front. Dougie onto bowl.
Is that a common tactic back home that most teams do? Great shot again. Just a single.
If you've got 3 useful bowlers and in these conditions, I think it's a very good tactic. Obviously, if one of them gets taken apart, then your well-laid plans are put to rest. I mean, keeper should have stopped that. He'll be in the nets tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
You must never have any slow spin bowling options that we'll see.
Steph LaRue, a great leg spinner. Actually got a shoulder injury, so watch this ball. Well played. It's good cricket. That's all TFC need to do at this stage. Knock it around, run the 1s and 2s like Wes did, and build up a bit of momentum going into the next 10, where their big players can come and smack the ball around, because we've seen them do it.
Oh, short one.
Great short ball.
I was the batsman. I'd be signalling to my teammates to bring a helmet out if the bowler's going to carry on bowling.
Still not calling for it. I don't think that's going to stop the bowling team from bowling the short one at him. It's taking his own life into his hands there. Mark Snow into the attack again. So it is a 3-prong attack. What's nice for the captain is that he knows he's got his first 9 overs taken care of. I think they're going to bowl 3 each. And then save them for the last 3, 18, 19, 20. With the spin and the medium paces in between. Other medium paces are Boss. He's fielding at fine leg at the moment. Oh, it's a good shout.
Height, potentially. I think Shafiq will look to be the batsman that make sure he gets back in the hut 50 and allow the stroke makers at 5, 6, 7, 8 come in, play some shots, knowing that he's ready to come back in, average of 45, straight rate of 180.
The team needs the beginnings from him today. He needs to anchor it and play that same role that Wes did. Give the teams that peace of mind that they know they've got someone in the back. Great shot.
Great shot. Shafiq averages 150 every 3 innings. Now will be a good time to continue that. That's 4 runs. 4 runs.
I think that's the first boundary of the innings. Come on, ball there, too short, down the leg.
That could be the kickstarter that TFC need. Wide ball. Amazing how often that happens. A boundary, then a wide.
Oh, for another one. That's costly.
Mark Snow not happy.
It's it. I think he's saying it came off the pads, but it looked
Wide to us.
looked wide to me.
27 off 5.
Run rate still 10 and over. Wow. TFC require 157 runs from 75 balls left in this game. Saad Shafiq 16 or 14 balls. He's on strike now to Dalton. And dot ball.
Play and miss.
Is Saad Shafiq the coach? He's travelling coach. He's player coach for the team.
Big pressure on himself then. Big pressure.
Slower ball.
Club down the
Great shot.
Batty.
Slices the field.
A little bit of momentum now for TFC. Got to feel that these two have to get 50.
And Dalton needs to drop one short here and move the square leg round a bit.
He went full. Squares it away.
Another
2 deep
boundary.
square leg. 4 more. And now the crowd get excited. Taking off 13 off 9.
Good over this for TFC. Will settle some nerves in the hut.
Can they get one more boundary? Single. You don't need to do anything silly this over now. They've got 9 off the 3 balls.
Where's Dalton going to bowl this one? Short or pitched up? Oh, well bowled. Going to run hard, push for 2 here.
Look for 2. Easy 2 in the end. Good from the TFC boys.
Great over that for TFC. Score is 38 after 6 overs, 2 wickets down.
Impressive stats from Bolton. Any T20 league that you're playing with an economy of 6.5, you'll take that.
Oss coming on to bowl. The ball right arm round the wicket, I think.
Offies or seam up delivery?
Medium paces.
Maybe
A big unit.
Off cutters. Whipped away. Great
Fielding.
work. Great work. Look for 2. Made it.
Great stop there. Saved a certain boundary. Off's not happy with the field there, making a quick change. Off kept low.
Again, another bowler with an economy of around 6.5.
Wicket's looking a little too paced this afternoon. Bowled. Oh,
Wow,
it's called a wide.
Whoa.
Not happy with that.
Great shot, great shot.
Oh, good effort, unlucky.
So see, just ticking along nicely at the moment.
Boundaries coming in thick and fast.
Oh, that's a costly wide. That's the 10 off the over that they need. Oh! 6.
Good strike in the arc and out the park.
Big hit in that breeze. 16 off the over.
Not a good over, not a good start there from Us. Won't be happy with himself. Not happy with the umpire either.
It got what it deserved.
No, it's a half volley.
Yeah.
That pace, can't ball there. It's like we're going to have a change of bowler here. Wes called for the helmet. And he's standing up to the wicket. Janu's slow medium pacer. Oh no, it's Steph LaRue up to bowl with his leggies. Used to turn the ball a lot more, but since he's had a shoulder operation, doesn't get as many revs on the ball as he used to. That's still quite accurate. It's good batting.
Lovely action. You don't often see decent leg spinners at amateur level.
He was a Premier League player in Johannesburg for quite some time, and at one stage they thought he might have a chance of turning professional, but after the injury just lost a bit of that accuracy and the turn.
Go. Right on cue. 4 runs. Dragged it down.
Shot that, got what it deserved. Got to put away the bad ball. They're going to chase down the 184 to win.
That's ticking along nicely. 34 off 17.
Required run rate now down under 10. Oh,
Dragged down again. That's the wall, Joss.
oh,
6 runs. There was no crowd catch.
R3,000 gift voucher on shop.lastmanstands.com for anyone that takes a crowd catch with one hand, and R1,000 for anyone that takes a catch with 2 hands. Terms and conditions apply. Not a good start here from Steph. He needs to really find some rhythm here.
Full toss. Oh,
Well stopped.
single. TFC have done the first job, got that run rate below 10 and over. Taking along at 8.3. .67 off 8.
Looks like Tyron Lewis coming on to bowl. I would have also taken off Os after that showing, or maybe they're going for another 3-pronged attack here. Second change. I think Atik's going to knock this single and try and get Zahid back on strike. Doing a great job. I mean, Saad. Saad's going to knock it for 1. Scoreboard's behind me.
Shot.
There you go.
Right on cue. Shafiq playing the anchor role. 21 off 18.
Perfect.
Especially with his partner flying at the other end. That's all he needs to do.
I think U Must Neva really need to get him out because he could take the game away from them. Give them the confidence in the next 10 to really go for their big shots, attack the bowling, put the pressure back on the fielding team. One more wicket here and TFC in real trouble.
Short. Great shot. Fantastic shot from Shafiq this time.
It's early days, but tide certainly turning into TFC's favour at the moment.
Could be in for a classic with the all-time LMS great matches. This carries on. Shot. Great shot. Just a single.
Tyron Lewis, another LMS Legends, played many games under Clint de Bruin, well bowled their son. He's in the top 10 of most capped players, top 10 of most runs, top 10 of most wickets in the world.
.110 off 55.
Dougie Webster back onto bowl. Wynn playing havoc with the bails there. And captain's looking for a wicket here. Played. Good ball, good shot. Who's left to come from TFC? Any other big hitters? Good batsmen?
Kashif Hussain Senior managed to hit a home run yesterday against the Sri Lankan side. Worked away. 4 runs. Great shot. It's a great shot.
Good effort there by the big man. Just too good a shot to stop that.
TFC just picking up a boundary and over at the moment, just ticking along really nicely. Yeah, so Kashif Hussain Senior hit a home run yesterday. Just got to give yourself a chance. If you're the batting side, give yourself the chance going into that last over.
I think they're playing it perfectly at the moment. I think no silly shots either. Most of the boundaries coming from balls being hit along the ground. There we go. There's Aerial.
It's Aerial.
Easy catch in the end.
It's a huge wicket. That's a huge wicket.
Commentator's curse there. Put my snake eyes on him.
He played really nicely up until that point.
Not necessary into the wind there. He really was batting beautifully.
Just a flick looking at it. Yeah, didn't really commit to the shot. Great catch.
Mark Snow in the field there. He'll be happy with that. Contributed with the ball now in the field.
Never looked like dropping that one. The wickets lost will be a concern for TFC. Happy with the run rate where they are. Ideally, you don't want to be more than 1 or 2 down going at the turn when you're chasing such a big score.
That is a massive wicket for U Must Neva. Atik Bhatti was batting beautifully, and I really felt he was going to get a quick 50 and turn the tide there. Having one batsman back in the hut, knowing you can rely on him to come back at the end, gives the big hitters, Kashif Hussain and the rest, real confidence knowing they can play their shots and not worry too much about getting out. Half an appeal there from Briggs, probably the worst appeal of the day.
Azam's the new batsman for TFC, unlucky to only bowl 2 overs. Be hoping to make a huge contribution with the bat. Short. Gloved. Gone. Great delivery.
But too quick on him there. Good ball first up.
Perfect short ball.
Let's have another look at that.
Yeah, gloved.
Good umpiring there, was a tricky one.
And Doug's now removed the 2 set batsmen.
Big over this for U Must Neva. Rahim Ali coming into bat. TFC.
He needs to play himself in quickly because the run rate is now climbing again, back up to 10.4.
Achikbachi must be kicking himself. So important when batsmen get themselves in and batting like that, they get their 50. So much harder now coming in and trying to chase down 10 and over from here to the end. Big pressure on the batting side, TFC. If they can win this from here, someone's going to have to do something really special.
Rahim Ali, early doors in his LMS career, only 5 games.
Must be very excited to be out there in the middle of this beautiful Western Province cricket. Wally Wilson Oval.
Leg by. Briggs to have a shy. Oh, batsman didn't slide his bat in then.
Umpire in a good position there. Good to see.
Well trained.
He must be Johannesburg umpire. It's really set up nicely now. Batsman hitting with the wind.
Oh, cow corner. Got to look for 2. Poor running. You Must Neva were turning them into 2s. That could prove to be the difference.
The 2 batsmen that were set really should have been here at the crease for the start of this 11th over. Difficult to come in now, but
Short ball, pull.
unlucky straight to the fielder. That should have gone for 4.
Bowler can feel he got away with that one.
Big thank you to QTV and the cameramen out there. It's not easy in this wind and they're doing a fantastic job filming everything. Live streaming on Facebook across the world. Welcome to all our viewers. Hope you're enjoying the action.
Great shot.
That's 4 runs. Won't stop that.
Save your legs. Save your legs. The run rate is manageable at the moment. Just again the wickets lost. Slapped through the covers.
And not a good delivery. I mean, he really just needs to get it short of a length. All the pressure's on the batsman. Serving up full tosses now is not going to help U Must Neva and the captain. It's a bit better.
.88 for 4 off 11 overs.
And TFC require 96 runs from 45 balls. Anything can happen in cricket, especially last man stands cricket. The home run rule, where if you hit the last ball for a 6, it counts 12 runs. It's 8-a-side cricket, so a bad ball has got a good chance of fetching a boundary. Mali off to a good start there, 6 from 3.
Great up. Great first ball.
Yana De Bruyne into ball. Good start for him. I'll be happy with that. Great shot.
Done well to get that fine. Just a single.
That's probably where the fielder should place himself. That's Dalton Webster out there. lastmanstands.com/join. Get your mates, turn them into teammates. Cricket leagues around the world.
Great shot.
Lovely shot. Run hard, boys.
Good fielding. Did well not to clash with each other.
Fastest growing league in the world at the moment, Last Man Stands Cricket. Log on to the website lastmanstands.com/join. With leagues going Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, Gurgaon, Delhi.
Elbow, gone.
Oh, he hasn't seen the finger yet. Oh, he has. Okay.
He now trudges off.
Well bowled, Janu.
91 for 5.
Wickets column looking dangerous at the moment for TFC. Tricky one. Possibly sliding down leg. Maybe umpires call this. Don't think the batsman will be too unhappy with that decision, but not a great delivery. He just took his eye off it. Bit of late swing there.
Reverse.
It's a dry Wally Wilson oval. Drought in Cape Town makes the outfield fairly hard. In Cape Town they have the winter rainfall like most of England. Summer should be shiny without wind, but we've got a lot of wind today. 25 degrees. Not too hot for the players and umpires. Raza Mahmood, his figures there.
Gives it a hit, strike rate of 180.
This is going to be exciting. It's in at the right time, I tell you. They need some big hitting.
Oh, first
Here
ball.
we go.
First ball.
Don't ball there, mate.
That's got the crowd excited.
Half tracker, sent where it belonged. Looked a bit like Yanu in his innings.
Be special from Mahmood if he can get TFC close here.
87 from 40 balls, so they're still in it. Steph Leroux onto ball. He cannot afford to drop it short again. The batsman hitting with the wind.
The car park behind that side screen's taking a pepper in today.
See if you've got the googly here.
Short again.
Lucky to get away with that. I think he went for the googly there. Didn't come out well.
Ali just happy to get Mahmood back on strike. Can he repeat his heroics from the last over?
Oh,
Wes. Not often you see a Briggs drop a catch behind the stumps.
No, you won't be happy with that. Difficult chance, always difficult. They either stick or they don't. A lot of it's not really reflex, it's so close, it's just technique, getting in the right good positions, and unfortunately that time for Steph and Wes and the team, it didn't come off. Lovely shot there.
Oh, misfield.
Big wind up.
Got to be looking for 2. Required rate now climbs above 11. This is where it rises quickly.
Well played.
Again, only a single. They're not going to win the game of singles.
Raheem back on strike though, so
Can he get a boundary to finish the over?
let's see if Steph tosses it up here.
Short. Wide.
Seemed to lose his stride there. Well done.
Crossed the line.
Terrible shot.
Mahmood doesn't look happy.
Kept a bit low, but he was not in a good position to hit that ball.
It didn't finish to him, it didn't get above ankle height.
And you're going to see more of that as the tournament goes on. There's a lot of cricket played over the next 4 days on these 2 tracks that we've got available. So guys are going to have to watch the ball and play each ball on its merit.
Kashif Hussain Senior comes to the crease. Hopefully once that last ball needs to keep an eye, averaging 9. Could do with bettering that best of 22.
No 50s there. He'll need to get his first one today if TFC are going to have a chance. 81 runs required from 35 balls. You'd have to favour the team from Johannesburg, U Must Neva Kaka. Tyron Lewis coming on to bowl, not happy with his field, making a few adjustments.
Just a single. Single for Kashif.
Big effort ball there from Tyron Lewis, bowling at 87 k's an hour there.
Potentially looking at TFC's second loss at the group stage. It's tough to qualify for the main knockout from that.
Well bowled. That's a much quicker ball that.
You Must Never really got plenty up the pitch when bowling that short ball.
The dot. Batsman not happy, thought it was wide.
Hasn't moved his feet. His feet
There.
are planted.
Left arm was always difficult to face, coming in on the angle there. It's a good shot, but it's just the one.
Very good over. .106 for 6.
Required run rate now 13, and You Must Neva completely in control of this match.
Tough for TFC to recover from this.
Too many wickets early on cost them. Atik Bhatti in particular was looking so good at the crease there.
This was the stage of the You Must Never innings where Dalton and Yano decided to put their foot down and accelerate. The scores are pretty similar. The runs
Pretty similar, but the wickets is a big difference, and the batsmen in had all made a lot of runs in their career, and these two guys unfortunately just don't have the same stats to give you confidence that they can do what Yanu and Dalton did. Important for them to keep going and try and get that 20% bonus point, but 76 from 28 balls.
Oh, what? Another leg bye. Did You Must Never coming into the tournament fancy the chances of reaching the latter stages of the knockout rounds?
I think every team coming in fancies that they've got an outside shout, some more than others. I think they definitely got a massive wake-up call against Venora, who absolutely hammered them. I mean, they looked like a decent side. But obviously Venora is a pretty special team to have that victory over them. It's a decent pool of teams in this pool here. You Must Never had to win this to stay in with the shout. Shot.
Shot from Kashif, just a single though.
Oh, he's gone for it.
Oh, made him hurry. .111 for 6 off 15, 5 overs to go.
Mark Snow back onto bowl.
So You Must Neva Kaka still got to play Marina. I think that game's to play tomorrow.
And that'll be to decide who goes through to the last 16 of the Last Man Stands World Champs 2017. Shot.
Shot from Kashif. Can he push for 2?
No, I don't think so. Not today.
No.
Looking very comfortable at the crease. Maybe should have batted himself higher up.
Let the guys bat around him. TFC will definitely be the team to avoid in the plate comp. Though. Anybody will want to draw.
Another wide there.
A team that's won 3 open events in the past 2 years. Always a dangerous side.
One of the top ranked teams in the tournament. A lot of wins under their belt.
Good shot down the ground.
4 runs, great shot.
First boundary in a long, long time. Need a few more of them. They can somehow just keep themselves in with a shout of in the last over.
Here we go.
Don't think he's got it. Just a single. Do with another boundary. The last 2 balls of this over. Shot from Kashif. Definitely likes that back foot punch to the offside. Again, made to sprint.
how was that?
Oh, he's run out.
Can you believe it? What a throw. I said it was going to happen.
Great work.
And that was very lazy running, and You Must Neva had been going for that before. They picked it up, and great arm there from Dalton. Looking forward to the World Series, watching the South Africans in the field. It's going to be an exciting tournament.
Definitely a no for all countries that are going to tour next year. Don't take his arm on. Great bit of work. Kashif was looking fairly comfortable then. Unfortunately, wasn't to be for him today. Raheem Ali batting on his own. Be a good one for him to win from here. 15 and over.
Raheem Ali on 19 of 17 balls, 2 4s, no 6s, strike rate of 111.76. You up that 6s column.
Remember, the batsman can only score 2, 4 or 6 as last man standing.
Clarifying the last man stands rules there with the umpire. He has to run 2, hit 4 or hit a 6, and he always has to return to the striker's crease. Mark Snow into bowl.
Oh,
And it's a peach of a delivery.
it's a great ball.
And that's the best ball from Mark Snow's spell so far. Short of length and just took off.
They've definitely got more out the pitch than the TFC bowlers did. You Must Neva on the brink of a bonus point victory. Yep.
It'll take them up to 12 points. They're on 2 at the moment after they only got the 2 clothing points against Venora, Sri Lanka, who are the form and favourite team at the moment for the title, 2017 World Champs. Steph LaRue into bowl, drops it short.
Will he go?
And oh no,
Probably
easy
could-
2 there,
probably
easy
could
2.
have done.
But after seeing his partner run out a few moments ago, he probably decided not worth it. Can enjoy himself out there a bit longer.
I think the key is commit to it too early and just go for it.
I think also you want to be
Thought about it.
you want to be hitting down the wicket, because that means that the fielders have got a longer throw to the keeper's end.
Especially into the wind. Throws.
So all dabs down to third man are not the order of the day at this stage of the game.
Drag down.
There we go. He's got a chance for 2 there.
Oh,
Definite 2 there.
fancying a middle net practice instead. 19 off 20 balls. Oh, wide ball.
Beautiful kit that the teams are playing in. Available on shop.lastmanstands.com.
Drag down, clubbed.
Looking for the boundary. He's gone for it.
Kind of bit misfield. Shows that he easily makes the 2.
Easy.
Where's the bully knocking the batsman over?
Raheem now 22 of 23. See if Steph can hit the spot here. No, full toss.
Hit that too well. Straight to the fielder. Another over slips by. .63 off 15 balls. It's a great chance for bowlers to get their economy rates down when they're bowling into the last man.
Yeah, as a skipper, I often bring myself on at this stage of the game, and my stats speak for themselves. Doug Webster onto ball here.
That's not going to get the job done. Doug's impressive so far. 3.1 overs, 2 for 15.
Doug Webster in with a shot for the all-rounder position for South Africa.
It's in the air. He's got to run it. He's not going to run.
Opens the batting and the bowling for U Must Neva, so selectors are keeping an eye on him.
I'm sure the captain will be able to persuade some of the selectors to go with him. Take his brother on tour with him.
Well, he have to perform better with the bat than he did today, but
That'll go for 4.
welcome boundary.
Wes not really bothering to try and catch that one.
Very lazy. Wes in with a shot as well for the keeping position. But have to do better than that. A bowled. Just dug it out. Great defence there.
26 off 28 for Raheem Ali. If you no run.
Raheem enjoying himself out there and practicing his defence and looking quite comfortable against the Doug. Not doing anything silly.
Maybe deserves a go up the order in the play comp, showing that he can work the ball around. We've got more runs if he had a partner at the other end. Good spell of bowling from Doug Webster, 4 overs, 2 for 19. Exactly what you want from him. Mark Snow.
More good defence there from Raheem. They will not get him out, and I think he's going to bat the full 20 here.
Nine balls left.
Solid. Looking beautiful. What a shot.
I think he enjoyed that one. He held the pose.
Lovely stuff here from Raheem. Really making the fielders work hard to get his wicket. Not giving away anything. It's good to see.
Good tap. No run.
Playing the patience game here. Waiting for the bad ball. Getting a few instructions there from his teammates on the side. Of course, they're already out, so it's up to him.
Great shot. That'll go for 4. Has he stopped there?
Oh, great dive.
Great stuff. Great work from the fielder. Raheem's bat's halfway down the track.
Thought he had a boundary there, dropped his bat, had to slide in with the gloves.
Got the sprint out.
Raheem looking tired. Tired and a bit sore after that dive. Good fielding out there. I think Raheem's going to go for a big one now. Over the twos. Nope.
Oh.
Stay. Dusting himself off. End of the over there. Required run rate now 57 from 5 balls. And I think it is now impossible for them to do it.
A few no balls off the last ball helped.
A few no balls could change things. And no doubt Raheem has just been waiting for this, for the home run.
Oh, well, there we go.
So in the last over, you have to bowl 5 genuine balls. So where the other overs, it's maximum of 6 balls in an over. First wide counts 1 run, second wide 3 runs. But in the 20th over, each wide is 1 run and an extra ball. So Dalton will have to bowl this again. Great shot. That'll be 4.
Great shot.
Raheem now racing along to 29 of 35 balls.
It's 4 still to be added.
Still to be added?
Yeah, 33 you'll go up to.
Correction, 33 from 36 balls, 4 fours.
He needs 17 off 3 for a maiden 50.
It's a pity he hasn't taken a few more risks, because he has batted well. He could have made a 50 here.
He's definitely given him a shot, himself a chance of being in the top 4 for the next game. I think all the stroke makers can come in, play around him, and rotate the strike. 2 balls remaining.
Shot.
Oh,
Stay.
keeping himself for the last ball.
Will you go for it here, Chris?
You've got to. Nothing to lose.
All reminds here, solid forward defence here to keep the crowd invigorated. He's gone for
Lovely
it.
shot. Oh, and he's walked off. He's happy with his 33 or 40 balls.
And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. You Must Neva taking that one comfortably in the end. Runs on the scoreboard, always difficult, and good toss to win for them. And as Don Bradman always said, bat first.
It's worked well today. You Must Neva now.
Team shaking hands.
1 win, 1 draw, or 1 loss. I think the TFC boys will be disappointed with how they batted. There are 2 guys that got set in Shafiq and Batty, got out at crucial time.
I think they let You Must Neva get too many runs, probably 20 runs too many, and if they had had their fielders in a bit closer in that first 10, and a few things changed here and there and a bit more luck, could have been a different game. I think that score flatters You Must Neva Kaka. I don't think there's too much that actually separates these 2 teams, but that's the game of cricket, isn't it? Next game up, we've got Cape Town Warriors.
It's Cape Town Warriors versus Thunder Dragons.
Which will be a local derby and very exciting to watch. Cape Town Warriors, one of the hometown favourites for the competition and the title. Thunder Dragons coming from all the way from Benoni.
As you said, the three bowlers for U Must Neva Kaka there, the top three, showed the class. 4 wickets between them. So guys, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. 15-20 minutes, the next match will be starting. Thank you.